Welcome. Today we're road tripping. Let me, is the volume good? This game seems very loud, but we'll roll with it. Hi, welcome. Look at the stream run. It's been a while since we played some Monster Roadtrip. Normally we play with friends. Hold on. I moved this over last time when Ollie was here. I didn't move it back. It really bothers me when things aren't central. What is happening? There we go. It really bothers me when things aren't central and organized. But yeah, it's been a while since we played Monster Roadtrip. So we're back. And normally I play with other people, but I just wanted to play it today and try and unlock some cool and fun endings. I can't remember what we have so far. But I guess we'll just go in. Should we do this bit again? We'll do this bit, because it's been a while since we played. The road, that mythical beast of asphalt. We once tamed it in what became one of the strangest, most wonderful journey of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Summer was coming to an end when Polly and Scott planned a road trip. The whole thing was bound to go off the rails. This was the Prank Masters after all. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who commentated and plays a rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. And Polly Geist, 22, a party goes with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Each of them were, by themselves, an agent of chaos. But together they were the perfect combo for hijinks to ensue. Who in their right mind would have agreed to join them on such a trip? Me! So yeah, if you've not seen it before, Monster Roadtrip is it's the third game in like the Monster Prom series, and Monster Prom and Monster Camp are like proper like games where you want to get a date. This one like is about the journey and about like getting cool and fun little events. It's not really about like dating like the other games are. And it's just like a weird game with monster dudes in there, and yeah, it's fun. So these are like our playable characters. I do have the DLC, so we have one. There's one. But I'm always a big fan of Yellow Guy. So we'll keyboards that are in alphabetical order always screw my brain up. I like Yellow Guy. Yellow Guy's nice. Cool. Oh, what should we listen to? Maybe lo-fi. That's pretty good too. This is also good. I think we'll go lo-fi today. Was the road trip a dangerous idea? Yes. Was it poorly planned? Yes. Did we do it anyway? Fuck yes. But in the end, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Let's go!
All right.
This is actually the first time I played it by myself. So here is like endings we have unlocked. So we've done 2 of the magic ones, so if I want to stick away from that, and we've got 2 of the hype one. So we haven't done anything. Money or mind. I think we should go for money or mind. So we can go to the ranch, ready to embrace your inner horse girl, or cheap motel, better than sleeping outside, right? So money or mind? I feel like we'd lose money in a motel. Well, the car's missing is a good woofer. I can help! Woof woof! I love Scott so much. Sunshine, open fields, rolling wheat, and pounding hooves. This is truly a horse's paradise.
Horsies!
Science has proven there are 3 key activities to do with horses. Question is, which one are you going to do today? Ride the horses, whisper to the horses, worship the horses. I don't know what these mean. Eat Which of the three options will affect any resource, either a little bit, somewhat, or a lot? I'm gonna ride the horses. You and your friends enter the stables and see a familiar red-headed fuckbus brushing one of the horses' manes. Hey, I know you. You're Sawyer, right? From summer camp? So yeah, in this game as well, like basically all the characters from previous games cameo in this game. So it's nice to see everyone. Also, the designs, bang. So there's that. Indeed I am, but today I'm Sawyer from this ranch. I can see that. Do you visit the ranch a lot? Yeah, I really like the horses here. They're easier to vibe with than people sometimes. That's cool. We just stopped by hoping we could ride some horses. Do you have any suggestions on which ones are good to ride? Totally. How experienced are you guys at horseback riding? Not at all, but you'll do anything to impress your friends, including lying about being a pro at an extremely dangerous activity. You say you're an expert equestrian.
Nice!
Nice. I don't personally have much experience horseback riding, but I am an expert at riding things cowgirl style. Miss Polly! I hope you guys won't judge me for this, but I've never actually ridden a horse before. Oh, Scott. Don't be embarrassed. We never judge your worth based on your ability to ride a horse. That'd be dumb. Fuck. Polly, how about you ride Hazelnut? She's a good girl who loves apples and long trots along the beach. I think you'll get along. Scott, since you're a first timer, you can take Chonk. He's our buffiest pony, but he's very gentle and he can handle a surprisingly heavy rider.
Awesome, bro!
Woohoo! I love you, Chonk. We're gonna have a soulful connection and be best horse bros forever. Cirrus, since you're so experienced, I'm putting you on Big Boss. He's a wild stallion that has yet to be tamed, but you've got this, right? Oh my god. You look into Big Boss's wild, murderous eyes and you know you absolutely do not got this. But you can't admit that you lied. How will you tame the stallion? So placate the wildness of the stallion by numbing its spirit through the power of late capitalism and its many entertainmentations. We want money, so not that one. Promise him you'll take turns. You'll be the horse next time. You whisper your bargain to Big Boss. The stallion doesn't respond. Silly you, he's a fucking horse. What made you think he'd understand speech? But then, Big Boss locks eyes with you and offers you a hoof shake. Sick, he agreed to your plan. You mount him and take off at a gallop. Big Boss acts wild and untamable, but he winks at you to let you know it's all an act. Your friends are impressed. Wow, look at Cirrus go, and here I thought she lied about being an experienced rider just to impress us. Plan accomplished. Not even I could stay at Big Boss's back for longer than a minute, but Cirrus is handling him like a pro. Impressive. Go, Cirrus! Now that you're bros with your horse, do you want to get matching braids and Chonk and me? Later that day, your friends are busy braiding their horses' manes. You return to the stable to fulfill your end of the bargain. Big Boss eagerly mounts you and you trot him around the ranch. He seems happy to be the rider for a change. The other horses watch rapturously, obviously jealous and impressed that Big Boss managed to tame a bossy monster into being rideable. You've gained a lot of empathy for the stallion, firstly because you've been being ridden is fucking hard, but also because you realise that even though he seemed wild and crazy, you two aren't so different. You just both want to look cool in front of your peers. You lose -2 stamina for carrying around a 1,200-pound horse, but you gain +2 soul.
Sure thing.
Yeah, so normally when you're multiplayer, you just take turns in this bit. But it's just me. Just me. Let me know if you want to see, like, anywhere as well. Like, I'll hold off clicking on stuff, so if you have any requests, I will listen to them. So we've got the desert foot, the heart and soul of the desert. So we lose money, which we don't want. We could lose soul, that would be fine. So if you've been to them before, you'll, like, kind of know. And then the regular gas station and the backbone of any road trip experience. So we'll gain soul, we can gain money. Where do you think we should go? leaning towards the gas station, I think. Because I don't want to go to the foot. There's no feet for free on this stream. It's so warm here today, guys. I couldn't be witch today because I used my witch powers to make it really nice and sunny, and now I'm too hot. I'm dying. Okay, so gas stations are overpriced, full of pollutants, and their dirty bathrooms seem to invent new diseases every day.
Got the ice.
But they're necessary evil if you want to make your car move. Welcome to the road trip life. So, what do you do? So we'll gain money if we go to the shop? I mean, okay. You grab some snacks and waiting in line to pay when suddenly there's a commotion at the register. Free, says the guy in a black hoodie. Put all the money in a bag. I've got a gun and I'm not afraid to fucking use it. Don't give him any money. Your gun's to scare us, petty thief. Shoot us, we don't care. You'd love to take a vote if you as a group care or not about being shot, but suddenly the store doors are thrown open. Someone starts slow clapping? What do we have here? Evil at work in this humble gas station? What a glorious day for the dark side this is. Hi Nickel, welcome. We're doing Monster Roadtrip today. It's always a fun time. It's always weird. Yeah, these two were in the previous games as well. What a badass, arousing forms of torture are you going to do to that puny cashier? Oh yeah, this guy is like always horny. It's annoying, but it's whatever. Erotic chess boxing, competitive pube wax, a wet t-shirt contest to the death. I was just gonna steal all his money, the robber says. Money? You dare engage in the noble pursuit of evil for something as petty as cash? I shun your money. Dimitri dramatically throws a bag of money on the floor. Dollar bills go flying. Nice, you yoink +2 money out of the air. Dimitri, bro, relax. Every villain's gotta start somewhere. Think of this as his first evil squat thrust of a million evil squat thrusts. He just needs some guidance from a superior villain, like only rob the sperm bank after midnight when the hot night guard is on duty. Or always bring an extra box of condoms to the sperm bank when the hot night guard is on duty. Okay, so I'm unsure if that's the sort of advice he needs. Same. But you have one point, Morty. The dark side will be inherited by the next generation of villains, so we must ensure they are competent. Cirrus, is that you? You're known for giving good advice. Please shepherd this evil recruit into a truly villainous venture. You admittedly do pretty fucked up shit on the regular, so maybe it's not weird that Dimitri trusts your word on this. You advise. Cash will stop being accepted as currency soon. The hot new thing, big thing is data. Steal people's personal data? Steal someone else's spotlight. I don't like the first one, so we'll do this one. You're not wrong. In social media, culture, attention is basically currency. It's true, and if you're gonna steal anyone's spotlight, evil apprentice, I just know who you should steal. Cirrus, no! True, Cirrus' spotlight is so strong. Talking to her makes me feel like a minor character in her own world. Freaky shit. Stop breaking the fourth wall. Fine by me, says the robber. Cirrus, give me your fucking spotlight or I'm shooting you in the head. Hey Cirrus, fun story. Now that your spotlight's been stolen, it's not my job to narrate you anymore. From now on, I'll be narrating Robbie the Robber's life. Contract stipulations, you get it. Toodles! Oh no! Wow, okay, guess Cirrus is out. Hey Robbie, welcome to being my new friend.
That sounds great!
I love making new friends. I have no object permanence, so that's cool with me. Wanna get ice cream with us, bro? Sure, Robbie happily joins his new friends and fits into the dynamic very well. Polly, Scott and Robbie have several wacky adventures together. Their friendship is stronger than yours ever was. After the trio plays yet another awesome prank, Robbie excuses himself to use the bathroom. You did it, buddy, he says to himself. You're not a social outcast anymore. Maybe you can end your life of crime and start anew. Suddenly, the door slams open. It's Cirrus, that one barely relevant NPC, here to ambush our beloved Robbie. No, please don't steal my spotlight, Robbie begs her. I'm finally happy, I'll turn over a new leaf. I'll do anything. No dice, Robbie's irrelevant once more. Just like Cirrus is stealing a man's spotlight while his pants are down.
Hey, boo!
That was a lot. That was a ride. I always forget how wordy these games are. Wait, before we continue, I need to tell you. That's something horrible. Horrible that happened to me today. So I was driving to work this morning. And like I pulled down my little sun visor thing because it's really bright and sunny out. And a spider crawled out. And the spider was on the roof of my car above my head. And I was like, what do I do? What do I do? Do I have to pull over? What do I do? And I was like driving, like leaning, like, all the way over here, like full onto the side. And I was like, oh my god, what do I do? It was right above my head and it was huge and I hated it. I need everyone to feel sorry for me. It was the worst. It was really, really the worst. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it at all. Ah! It was horrible. So that was my day. Anyway, back to Monster Roadtrip in a car with no spiders. Oh hey Cirrus, where have you been? I'm loving the protagonist energy you're rocking right now. Where'd Robbie go? He was going to help us pour confetti over the highway. Robbie's favourite part of pranking is always the confetti. Who cares? For some reason, Robbie barely registers as a blip in my memory now. You guys want to get back on the road? Woohoo! You're back, baby. But sadly, you'll never recover from the -2 hype you lost when Robbie sidelined you.
Come on. You can do this.
Where can we go now? So we have the gift shop, Existence is Pain. Or the dungeon, Slay, Loot, Repeat. So we need to be careful not to get too low because you got 0 in any of these, you get game over as well. Maybe we'll go to the dungeon because we can get soul and lion there. And that's kind of like what we're... Oh no. Should we get some money online, do you think? Pit stop soon. I don't know which one to do. Should we go to the dungeon? I think we should go to the dungeon. We'll just go on a little road trip. Normally a dungeon would be a dark, scary place for people to be locked up and punished.
You got this.
But in the world of video game logic, everyone knows dungeons are just challenging labyrinths waiting to be explored. I love this cute little art! Look at them! They're a bard! Also a rat. There are plenty of ways to plunder a dungeon. What's your preferred method? So we could fight the dungeon boss. Grind experience or solve puzzles? I want to get some mind, I think. This image is so cute. Let's solve some puzzles. You and your friends enter the dungeon. Before you is a locked door, a big square hole in the floor, and a lever. Ah, this is one of those puzzle rooms. We've got to put our heads together and solve this conundrum. A big hole, a little pole. What could it mean? I'm pretty sure it's a lever. We're meant to flip it. Nah, that's too obvious. It's a puzzle dungeon, boo. You gotta think outside the box.
Ooh.
Is it thinking outside that box if we dig out the hole more? Honestly, I'm kind of just psyched to dig a hole.
Thanks, Scotty.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. Maybe the key's buried down there. Good thinking, Scott. Fine. You help your friends dig a big hole even more. It's hard work, and eventually, probably takes a minute to relax by leaning on the lever. Whoa. Is there an earthquake? Nope. You look up to see that things are similar to, but legally distant from, Tetris pieces falling from the ceiling. It's for me, it's Tetris! Oh, I think we're supposed to arrange these pieces to fit in the hole. It seems so obvious now that I hit the lever anyway. Which is my plan from the get-go. Sure, you, Polly, and Scott arranged the pieces the way they should have been, but the amount took out accidentally made the hole exactly one piece bigger. So it's unsolvable now? Ugh, this can't get any worse. Oh yes it can. The door you came from slammed shut and the room is filled with the ticking timer counting down.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what do you think it happens when it reaches 0? God, who knows? Death? Death 2? Super death? Something even worse than the sequel to Death?
Help!
Cirrus, can you do that thing where you solve our problems in an unexpected way before we succumb to a horrible fate? The sooner the better. So we can do, it's time to put on your yoga skills to use to do the missing piece, Azana. Or access the shop menu and see if this dungeon sells tips of puzzles or skip a level option. I don't want to spend money. So we're gonna do some yoga, boys. Ah, yes, those incredible yoga skills you definitely always had. You close your eyes and recall your training. You attended the wealthy white woman monastery where you achieved peace and enlightenment for 4 easy payments of $4,999.99? Damn. You spent your days in the far-off, mystical lands of the west coast doing asanas and perfecting your technique and ordering a chai latte. There, your yoga master, a man who founded the WWWM after realizing that a wealthy white woman would spend any amount to glimpse into enlightenment, gave you a pearl of wisdom. If you can't find the missing piece, consider that you are the missing piece. Namaste or whatever. Back then, you thought it was just a vapid, vaguely inspirational colloquialism, and honestly, it probably was. But now your chakras have aligned, and all his techniques make sense, or so you want to believe for the amount of money you pay for them. You take a deep breath, stretch to your fullest height, and assume the missing piece asana. Holy shit, you are not nearly as flexible as you used to be. Your tendons feel like they're about to snap.
Whoa!
Whoa, check it out! Cirrus will perfectly fit into the slot now.
Huh?
Damn, let's go ahead and shove her into the empty slot so we can stop hearing her screams of pain. Polly and Scott insert you into the empty slot before you get too many serious cramps that you still lose 2 stamina. Oh no, our stamina's low. But thankfully the timer stops and the puzzle is solved. You guys escape the level and gain +2 in line.
Let's do this.
So we have a movie set. So we can get some stamina there, which... Oh, rodeo. I want some stamina. So we're doing a game over. I love this, like, the map, the little bits in between the locations are really good to look at. They're good callbacks to previous Monster From games. They're cute. Okay, so we're at the, was it the movie set now? Everyone at some point wonders what it's like to be a movie star.
And action.
Ah, I love the little thingies. You still don't know what that's like. You're just a humble road tripper trespassing on a movie set. But this might be the closest you ever get to Hollywood, so make the most of it now. What do you do? We're going to pillage the set buffet, for I want to have some stamina. You find a sandwich buffet table and gain +2 stamina. Eating your fill when you notice a nearby bush? Looks like somebody left a set piece over here. Anyway, you guys think you've got an open bar anywhere? I am no set piece, it's me. Camera no flodge. Floge? Fooling you once again with my incredible powers of camouflage. Oh, camouflage, I understand.
Bros.
Hey, Councillor Flodge. What are you doing here from summer camp? I didn't know councillors were allowed to leave the campgrounds. Contrary to popular belief, councillors have life too. I also use my amazing disguises to sneak onto movie sets and beg for a job in wardrobe. Hey, the director shouts at you all. Quit standing around, freeloaders. I ordered one of you to make me a sandwich 10 minutes ago. Not it. Flodge goes back into impersonating a bush. You make the director a sandwich because you have no spine. The director eats his sandwich and immediately chokes in it and dies. Holy shit. Rat, sighs the producer. That's the third one this year. Well, congrats, kid. You killed him. You get to take his place. You're the director now.
Huh?
Wait, that's all it takes to be a director? Cirrus doesn't seem to have any training or education in filmmaking? And I don't have any fucks to give about that. Here's the script, Cirrus. Decide what movie you want to make and yell at the actors until it happens. Wow, pressure's on. What do you take as inspiration for your new movie? All art comes with suffering. Find inspiration that terrible time you had to call for pizza and engage with the actual monster interaction. Engage in actual monster-to-monster interaction with a stranger. Oh, hard workers work hard. Smart workers outsource. Consult the muses. I feel like this one will make us lose soul, I think. So we'll go with that one. Now presenting The Call. The protagonist is in their studio apartment, their hands shaking as they realise they have the no-contact pizza delivery app isn't working. Oh no, I actually have to talk to someone? The protag gasps as the lightning strikes. Okay, it's fine, I just need to practice. I'll say, I'd like to order a cheese pizza. I'll give them my address and I'll hang up. It'll be easy. The protag calls a pizza parlour. Hello, thanks for choosing Friendly Pizza, but all our staff are uncomfortably warm and talkative. What can I get you today? I'd like to order a cheese pizza. My address is... Would you like to add extra cheese? Oh, sure. Okay, how much extra cheese? I found that the amount of extra cheese ordered is directly proportional to the customer's psychological state. You seem unsure of what to order. Am I actually just taking you through this 20-question quiz to decide what pizza you want based on your personality? Question 1. On a scale of 1 to 10, how healthy is your relationship with your father? The protagonist assumes the fetal position in terror. You lose -2 height from reliving the nightmare that once befell you, but at least it makes for good cinema. Rest stop time.
I'm not sure where to go.
So we can pick up an extra passenger at the bus stop, so I think we should go there. That's always a good place to go.
Is this going well? I'm okay.
Miranda! I love Miranda. Let's pick her up. Every week you'll gain plus stamina and lose mind. I think that's okay. You invite Miranda to join your road trip. Road trip? Sure, I suppose I'll go. Do you have a planquine prepared for me? Oh, palanquine. I read that wrong. No, we were thinking you would just sit in the car like the rest of us. Really? My goodness, we will be roughing it. So a whole new world. Miranda has bought lots of snacks and she's learning it to eat by herself. She's also bought lots of questions on how everything works. Next week, every turn you'll gain plus stamina and lose mind. Yeah, so we want one of these two. Oh, I hate the text scrolling.
I can do this.
So we can go to a 90s action movie city or End of the World Summit. So we don't want, oh, we can lose soul. Why is we don't want to lose hype? I can go with losing some soul. We can risk it. I think we can risk it. What? The car has stopped. You're driving along when you see two people do something weird on the side of the road. You pull over to investigate.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bros, what you doing? Just digging some holes, says the man in a pin track suit and a fedora digging a 6-foot deep square in the sand. Cool, I love holes. What are you gonna bury in them? Bones? Yeah, in a sense, says the other man in a matching suit, glancing at the lumpy bag next to him. Oh, I see what's going on here. You mobsters are disposing of a dead body. No, we aren't. Yes, you are. No, we aren't. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Times infinity. I win. Well, look. Let's just say you kids didn't see anything, all right? I can't say that. We did see something, and Coach says liars never win. Unless they lie about being on steroids, I guess. Steroids usually make you win. Fine, so you saw something. Just don't tell anyone what you saw and we won't have a problem. No way, it's not every day you see the mob burying a dead body. That's too juicy to keep to myself. This is going right on my Twitter. Lol, just ran into the hashtag mob disposing of a corpse at these coordinates. Oh no, stamina, no! A few minutes later, you and your friends are losing -2 stamina as you dig your own graves while the mobsters hold you at gunpoint.
Aww.
This stinks. I know, buddy. At least we can take comfort in the fact that this outcome was completely unavoidable. Well, the good news is that it's not completely unfixable. Come up with a way to get out of being buried alive. Tell them you have a right to pick a better spot to be buried in. When you find it, you'll let them know. Then proceed to live your life in search of the perfect spot to be buried or shovel fight. Shovel fight. Shovel fight. Ow! Cirrus, did you just hit me with a shovel?
Nice.
It is on. Meet me in the shovel fighting pit, bitch.
Score!
You better not leave me out. Shovel fight. Polly swings her shovel at you. You parry it with your shovel. You both duck as Scott nearly decapitates you with the edge of his shovel. Shovel fight! Hey, the mobsters shout. The fuck's going on? Keep digging those graves and we'll blow your brains out. Hey, put those guns away. You can't bring a gun to a shovel fight. That's cheating. You gotta respect the rules, bros. If you want to play with us, grab a shovel. The mobsters look at each other while you and your friends have a shovel fight without a care in the world. Fuck the graves, one snaps. We should just execute them. We should, says the other, but honestly, that shovel fight does look fun. Can't we join them, just for a little bit? No, the boss will be furious if he finds out we were goofing off on the job. But we always do whatever the boss tells us to do. Boys, go kill this guy. Boys, bury the body in the desert. Boys, pick up my lucky fedora from the dry cleaners. Can't we finally do something we want to do for a change? I want a shovel fight. Fine. What could it hurt? Give us some shovels, kids. Oh, we'll give you shovels, all right. Now, Cirrus! You and Polly swing your shovels hard and knock the two mobsters out. Dang, Polly, I didn't know we were doing a shovel fight with street rules.
Let's go, Scott.
And neither did they. Now let's get in the car and drive as far away from here as possible. Hands down, that was the most fun you've ever avoided being... That was the most fun way you've ever avoided being buried alive by the mob. You gained +2 hype. Wow, the evil energy in here is palpable. Every villain who's any villain must be here.
Who'll get into the robot?
Is that a Evangelion reference? Oh my god, I think it's an Evangelion reference. You don't know if you consider yourself to be a truly villainous, but then again, your life's philosophy is be your worst self. Which is close enough apparently because they gave you an entry pass at the door. Sweet. There are plenty of events being hosted. Which one interests you the most? So we got a round table on fighting good. I ended the whole timeline and you can too, panel. Evil plan workshop. Should we do the mind one? I ended the whole timeline and you can too. You understand the basics of villainy, but now is the perfect time to learn from the experts. Welcome to the I Ended a Whole Timeline You Can Too panel. I'm your host, Evil Joy, here with my co-host, Evil Faith. So Joy was a character who's dateable in Monster Camp. And I've actually never played her route, so I guess Evil Joy's on something to do with her. I don't know. It's fine, you don't need to know lore to play this game. The panel begins. You're so invested that you forget to be alarmed that they're discussing ending your world. You game puts two mind. So, to wrap up, remember, incapacitate your non-evil twin, keep monologuing to a minimum, and when all else fails, C4 prevails. Thank you. We've reached the Q&A portion of the panel. Does anyone have any questions? This is a question for Evil Joy. Are you doing anything later, babe? Yeah, so Joy had 3 evil exes, and that was one of them, if I remember correctly. How strange, my entire afternoon is booked solid with avoiding Salome like the plague. Next! Hello, ladies. So you claim you destroyed your timeline, but really, its collapse was actually caused by Evil Hope ditching you and to join our timeline's coven. She only left your timeline because our coven persuaded her to join them. So the real credit for ending your timeline goes to this timeline's coven. Wouldn't you agree? Evil Faith pulls a gun out of her purse and shoots Leonard in the knee. After that, the entire Q&A line hurries to sit back down.
Yep.
Psst, Cirrus, this is your chance to ask a dumb question and totally prank the evil coven. Go for it. Yeah, sure. Prank the unhinged supervillains who have magic powers and a fucking gun. Seems legit. What question should you ask? So, sorry I wasn't listening. Could you repeat the panel? Of the two of you, who is the most evil? We're betting on it, and I'm pretty sure it's Evil Faith. What do you think? Who is faster, Superman or me? Then proceed to run around the room. I think this one's good. Out of the two of you, who is the most evil? What? That's a stupid question. Quit wasting our time. Yes, I'm obviously the most evil of the pair of us. Wait to lose a bet, dumbass. Wait, excuse me? What makes you think you're more evil than me? Seriously? We Joys are almost always the coven leader in all timelines. So if our timeline's leadership metric is measured in evilness, I'm clearly the most evil. Aren't they supposed to be smart and level-headed? Surely you knew this was true. We Fates are smart and level-headed enough to know that that statement was complete lateral thinking bullshit. I'm definitely more diabolical than you, and I can prove it. Take this! Ow, did you just boob punch me? Punching someone in the boob isn't evil, it's just a bitch move. Yeah, you never punch someone in the boob. If you really want to be evil, you aim for the throat, like so. Huh, why did you just bite me? Evil Joy makes a point. Throat biting is objectively more evil than boob punching. Pay up, Cirrus. Dang, I can't argue with that. Take my -2 money.
Mama like it.
I tried to tell you, dummy. Evil Faith is the hot one, not the evil one. God, I wish he punched me in the boob. Don't we all, Polly? Don't we all? No one wishes to be punched in the boob.
Come on. Remember your driving lessons.
So money. So we could get money here at this adorable village. Let's turn over a new leaf. Or border of a one-person country. From soul and mind. Let's go get some money. Because I feel like going for mind probably isn't a good plan while we've got Miranda in the car. Wow, what a cute little village. All the inhabitants are adorable animals. Wait, it's Animal Crossing reference, what? I didn't even clock the new leaf pun, but now I'm thinking about it. There's Bartholomew, the classy giraffe, Boston, the buff bluebird, Bernard, the shy capybara, and the other one. can't wait to meet them all. What will you do? Yeah, catching bugs is the only way to make money in Animal Crossing. Attend a town hall meeting or decorate a neighbour's house. Yeah, so I don't really want to do souls, so we'll go for catch bugs. You and your friends start wandering around the village looking for cool bugs to add to your collection.
Hey, bro.
Hey, looks like some locals. Sup, bros? Do you know where the best bug catching spots are? Look at them! They're really cute! But bugs? No thank you. They have too many legs. No one should have that many legs. Hard agree. But Bernard, bug catching is a fundamental part of our culture. Without bug catching, there wouldn't be museums. But hey, if you guys are looking for bugs, you should ask that weirdo that lives on the edge of the island. Not them. They're too creepy. Even creepier than bugs. You mean me? Oh my god. Who are you? Ah! How long have you been standing there? 2 weeks.
Hey.
Hello, I'm Scott, your little friend here. Not friends. Mentioning you know about bugs. We're trying to catch us some. There's some in the woods at the east end of the island. They're great for bug catching and corpse burying. I actually needed to go there. Scary. Oh, you're catching bugs too? No. I love bugs though. If you catch anything specially special, I'd be down to give you some monies in exchange. Oh, I love me some good money. So count us in, you little weirdo. And so you end up in the woods looking for a good bug for that little weirdo. Question is, what bug do you try and catch? Catch a tapeworm at your own risk. Catch a bug, but like an outright game bug. I don't want to catch a tapeworm. I don't want a tapeworm.
Huh?
Cirrus, are you sure this is a good idea? Nope, but there's only one way to find out. You've got a net and you go chasing bugs. The game's source code. What could go wrong?
Help!
Oh no! Oh no! We broke them! This is scary! Is it over? My soul feels weird.
No way, Boo.
Do not do that ever again. Polly makes a good point. You've lost -2 mind after messing with reality source code, but hey, you caught a bug. My new friends have returned. Do you have a bug for me?
Yikes.
Yeah, we found one all right. It's in this box. Take it and never show it to us again. They happily open the box and look at their new prize. Oh? I love it! This cute little weirdo gives you a big hug, which feels like it can only describe as which feels like what you can only describe as falling into a vat of TV static, and pays you +2 money. Hope it was worth it.
Sure thing.
Okay, so I think we're probably going for money now. So we've got secret government lab. So secret you can find it on a road trip or a kite tournament with money. How many does it need to get? 25. Oh, yeah, we need way more money. And that's why Cars 3 is the best one in the trilogy. I never saw it that way. This tournament is serious business. Competitors from all walks of life are trained hard for this. You've got prodigies from kite-flying clans, kite-flying gurus, athletes of ancient kite-flying techniques. And then there's you, who pretty much is just here for the drama. What do you do? We're gonna place our bets. Progress through 3 stages, always by picking options tied to a high resource. That was tempting, but we're going for the clear. We're going for the clear. It's about half an hour before the tournament starts, and then you find a crowd secretively placing bets on who they think will win.
Hiya!
Hey strangers, I'm looking to get into the underground gambling scene. Who's everybody betting on? I'm putting my money on Chio, the lonesome kite, says one gambler. He's a master swordsman. What does being a swordsman have to do with being a kite flyer? Actually, both sports require you to train your fluidity, aerodynamicism, precise motions, pose holding, upper arm strength. Whoa, Scott, you really are the sports expert here. Should I put my money on Chio then? Wait, you want to gamble? Isn't betting on sports tournaments illegal? Would you believe me if I said no? Sure!
Oh.
Then it's not. Okay, well, I wouldn't bet on Chio. If I had to pick, I'd narrow it down to these two competitors. I'd say one of them will win the tournament for sure.
Nice.
Sweet, then let's bet on... the Kite Knight, a valiant kite hero, favourite of the masses, predictable winner of all this, or FJ, the bastard who literally controls the wind. Cheating is just a shortcut to winning. I'm gonna ask a Kite Knight because the design's really good. The tournament starts and the Kite Knight takes the stage and addresses the crowd. I dedicate my competition today to my mother. If I win, I'll use my prize money to pay for her life-saving medical procedures.
Go team!
Go, Kite Knight! Your plucky optimism and your tragic backstory tug on my heartstrings and make you easy to root for. Unfortunately, the Kite Knight is paired to fight her sworn nemesis, the Kite Nightmare. So we meet again, Kite Nightmare. I know we've been kite flying rivals ever since we were kids, but I hope we can put that behind us. Of course, I promise a fair fight with no sudden betrayals, said Kite Nightmare while crossing his fingers behind his back. 5 minutes later. Kite Nightmare, you fiend! How dare you sabotage my kite right before the big match? No, there's no way Kite Knight can win now. Wait, is that Mom? You put off your life-saving surgery to see my big match? I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear. I even bought your childhood kite for good luck. That's great, I can use my old kite to compete and still have a chance to win this thing. Hooray, what a warm and wholesome solution to this insurmountable odds. To the surprise of nobody who understands how a narrative works, Kite Knight uses the power of family or whatever to fly her kite to victory. Classic sports anime. You lose 2 height for betting on the most predictable winner, but hey, she won, so you win +2 money.
All right.
Oh, we're losing some stats. So we can do the wealthy mansion or post-apocalyptic settlement. But money though. How much money do these people have? Like $100 at least. Thanks, Scott. Wow, this is one fancy house. These people must be rich. There's a sort of unsettling vibe to this place, but that's probably just what being rich feels like.
Excellent beverage. 2 pinkies up.
Ah, it's so cute! I love the little illustration so much. And now's your chance to barge in and see what a billionaire living is like for yourself. What interests you the most? So family games, grandpa's fun experiments, or babysitting the children? I'll probably lose stamina with this. I don't know what we'd lose with this one, so maybe we'll go for it. You and your friends ring the manor's doorbell and a wealthy woman dressed in furs answers. Oh, hello, she says. Are you here to look after Grandpa?
Huh?
Oh, we're not trained to care for old people, really. I don't care. He's driving me nuts. I'll give you +2 money to look after him. Follow me. Okay. You've taken into a dark, shadowy basement where you find an old man using a circular saw. Oh, visitors, come in. So nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Gramps. You sure have a lot of old Splash Kaboom games lying around down here. Oh my god, it's from the PlayStation. Oh, I have more than just the game. I'm the biggest Splash Kaboom fan in the world. Let me show you some of my work. Oh my god. No way. This is Crimson Darkheart, my original Splash Kaboom character. He's Splash's best friend and oozes class, sass, and radical charm. A unicorn horn, A crimson eye on the right, lion paws, horse legs, dragon's tail, electrical power aura. So crimson dark heart, the chimera. This is really funny. I see. The design is certainly creative. Yes, isn't Crimson amazing? He's just the sort of guy you'd like to know in real life, don't you think? Maybe someday. And this is Crimson's loyal steed, Excelsior the Ghost Wolf. All the best OCs have a minor OCs attached to them to build lore.
Huh.
This is a really weird looking horse. So it's Excelsior the Ghost Wolf. Wolf head, speaks Italian, ghost half, bloodlust aura, speaks French, ghost head? Oh, ghost head speaks French. Wolf half, bat wings. So he speaks Italian and French. You know, your kids are remarkably similar to Excelsior. Almost as if you're two halves of his whole body. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. As if God put you in a lab so that I may stitch you together and make you my incredible steed a reality. Pump the brakes, Gramps. Loving your OC is one thing, but doing amateur surgery to bring your OCs to life is a step too far. You tell him, Polly. Shh, don't worry, it'll all be over soon. Stay here, I'm going to get my forceps.
Polly, I have a question.
Psst, Polly, is it just me or is this starting to get weird? No shit, it's getting weird. Grandpa wants to stitch us together into a cursed OC chimera. I love you guys, but I'm not spending the rest of my unlife sewn to Scott's butt. We need to escape, but we'll need a distraction. Tell Grandpa to explain in great detail the good old days of Splash's early seasons. Or do your best to teach him how to use the internet. That's where Splash lives. Okay, Splash lives on the internet.
Oh, I got it.
That should work. Hey, Grandpa, do you want to meet Splash for real? Are you kidding? That would be my dream. Do you know where he is?
Yep.
He lives in the magical digital world we call the internet. Have you heard of it? Oh, that place where young folks go to invent new genders. Oh, oof. That's all a bit beyond me. Not anymore. Cirrus here is terminally online. She'll show you the ropes. Cirrus, help Gramps get us set up on an AO4 account. Oh no. So you passed the most frustrating 20 minutes of your life as you tried to explain to Grandpa how to open his browser window. Oh, I feel this. You want me to open the window? Is it so Splash can enter through the window? No, I mean the window on his computer. You just need to click the browser icon. Click. What is click? Splash doesn't make clicking sounds. His voice is radical and devil-may-care. Okay, that's enough distractions. One more second of this and I'm going to lose my mind. Scott, now! Scott hits Grandpa across his head with the chair. Knocking him unconscious, you will run for the exit.
Bros.
Wait, bros, this isn't the way out. This is a dungeon or something. From the shadowy corner of the dungeon, a bleeding, shambling, stitched together creature trudges towards you. Help me! Oh my god.
Help!
Ah! What the Kentucky Fried Fuck is that? You guys gotta go. Fast! The exit's up the stairs. Hurry! Before you end up like me. Never have you ever fled the room so fast. Time to repress this whole traumatic experience for your own sanity. Yay, road trip!
Just choose one thing.
I'm sure
You can do it.
one of these you can, like, boost your stats. Thanks for the car.
Okay, I need 5 minutes.
Okay, that's fine. So it's only 10 more money.
I can do this.
Okay, so we can go to the biker bar and get some money. Or the casino. Oh. Okay, we can get guaranteed money here though, so I think Even with all the money in the casino, we're gonna get guaranteed. We're gonna get something random happen, yep. Hey, you just reached a high amount of money. Good for you. Does this mean you're aiming for the money-based destination? If so, there's a wacky adventure that could unlock a layer for that destination. Want to go for it? Yeah. Great, the adventure will be waiting for you on the road. Sorry for breaking the fourth wall. See ya! Breaking bottles, clinking shot glasses, revving motors, the crash of a window some dude was just thrown out of.
Can I dart?
Oh, cute! I love the little yellow guy so much. Such are the dulcet memories of a bona fide biker bar. This is your chance to embrace your inner badass. What do you do? Well, you can start a brawl, play some pool, or grab some drinks. But we're gonna play some pool. You head over to the pool table and start a game, but find two legendary idiots are already in the middle of a game when you get there. Whoa! Alright, I'll stick the 6 into the top left corner pocket, which will knock the 7 into the 8 ball, and ricochet them into both opposite pockets. Not if I block your amazing trick shot with my even more amazing counter move. 4! Suzanne hits the cue ball. Whiskey swings his cue stick like a baseball bat at the cue ball. The ball ricochets off the ceiling and shatters the 8 ball into smithereens. Damn it, you and another round of death balls, my friend. Here's your $20. I'll go pay for the property damages too. Death balls, huh? Can't wait to turn this one into a story of how I died. What are you saying? You think you can withstand the almighty power that is death balls? Ha 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 ha! Listen, I'm the great death ball player in the whole world, the whole bar. No one has ever defeated me, and no one ever will. All the ranting is getting you intrigued. You politely ask Whiskey how exactly death ball is played. You dare challenge me to death balls on my own table? No? Nani? Does someone say we have a new death balls challenger? Yup. Cirrus over there thinks she's got some big brass 8 balls between her legs. I accept your challenge, weakling. You challenge no one, nor do you know how this game is even played, but this is your life now, you guess. How you beat the all-time death balls champion. Bend physics with time-space defying curve shot. Or the sad reality is you'll never be better than Whiskey. You must resort to the oldest Deus Ex Machina in the book. The power of love. This one. In order to pull off a feat like this, you need to really concentrate. You close your eyes and focus your breath in, out, in, out. When you open your eyes, the bar is gone. You're at the sacred tribunal of the laws of physics. Here, the laws of time-space preside over a constant hearing of regular people pleading to break the laws of physics. The Razkath Empire has devastated my people for centuries, the current defendant begs. If I could just part the Suzuka Sea, we could escape them. The laws decree, Nerman the Noble, your intentions are pure, but your circumstances are not extreme enough to permit breaking the laws of physics. Next! The bailiff drags Nermal away. You step up and say you'd like to break physics to win a game of billiards and look really cool in front of your friends. The pursuit of coolness is indeed the noble task, says one lord. Yes, and billiards is known to be one of the coolest games ever created, says another. I'm in. You guys fucking serious? The third snaps. Nerman can't save his people, but we're going to allow physics to break for a fancy billiards trick shot? Well, maybe we could have voted it to acquit Norman if he'd had a fancy billiards trick shot to back up his argument. In a 4-3 vote, the lords vote you to let you break the laws of physics to look cool in front of your friends. Way to abuse the system, champ! You return to reality, imbued with new power. You hit the cue ball. It follows an impossible predetermined path. It hits all the balls, including Whiskey's. Out. No, not my balls. That's my secret weak spot. Did Cirrus just be whiskey? Yup, whiskey forks over the +2 money you were apparently betting with the hands he's not using, holding his aching balls. You lost -2 mind from betting time space. No, mine's what we didn't want to lose.
Remember your driving lessons.
So, the secluded village, Monster Kind's last bastion of hope, or so they think. Or Battle Royale, the odds are not in your favour. Is that an Attack on Titan reference? We could lose some soul. You're driving along, you see a fire hydrant explode. An aquatic knight in full armor steps out of the geyser. Halt, metal land horse! Come hither! I bid thine assistance in finding my way, post haste!
What?
Huh? He's asking you to pull over and give him directions. Oh, okay, he could have just said so. Good morrow, I am Brigelda Beluga, servant and soldier to the glorious Vanderbilt crown. Oh, that's cool. We went to school with Princess Miranda. She's in our car right now. Not to brag, but we're pretty tight with the Vanderbilts. Is thou tight with the royal family that thou hast been given a quest upon which rests the fate of the entire Merkingdom?
Lame.
No, thank God. That sounds like a chore. Nay, 'tis an honour to aid the royal commander Valanda and her latest brilliant war campaign. Look how sparkly he is. The commander is hard at work sieging aquariums and liberating the fish within to prepare for a full-scale invasion of this accursed dry land. Which thou didst not hear about from me. However, this latest siege is posing a unique challenge. Those scoundrels have built an impenetrable wall around the border of the aquarium. I go now to aid the commander, but at last, I knowest not where to find the aquarium, nor do I even have a plan for whence I arrived.
Go, team!
We can help you, bro. Code says we leave no soldier or teammate behind. Cirrus, what should he do? So if this is the money-based ending, I remember with these questions, you have to answer with the question that you have the best stats in to clear it. So there's no need for confrontation at all. Just ask the workers holding the fort if they're billing these siege-related extra hours. Or if they're billing these siege... Trojan approach. Cook some hot dogs and send much needed hot dog vendor. But hide 1 or 2 Merkingdom soldiers inside the cart. I have a feeling this was money and that is my highest stat, so we'll go with that. The peaceful negotiations are boring. I was hoping for a plan involving a catapult at least. Nay, 'tis a splendid plan. Above all, the strange obsession with wages and fair treatment of workers shall be its downfall. You give Brigadier Beluga directions to the aquarium and say goodbye later at the battlefront. Hey, you there on top of the wall. Why do you guys want to resist so damn bad? Because it's our job, the employee turned soldier shouts back. Yeah, but do you even like doing it? We're fighting for king and country. What are you fighting for? I'm fighting for $10.75 an hour. That's it? Tell me you guys are getting overtime pay for all the extra siege hours at least. Dost thou even receive a bushel of grain for thine widow, and guppies should thou perish on the battlefield? No, we don't get any of that. Sounds like you work for some real assholes. If you surrender now, we could start you off as a Merkingdom foot soldier for 5 clams an hour. Is that a lot of clams? Yeah, sure, whatever you want to believe. Are you going to surrender or what? The employee raises the white flag. From there, the merfolk are easily able to swarm the aquarium, recruiting the jaded employees and slaughtering the managers. You gain +2 soul for helping Belinda and Brigelda. What's our hype doing? Ooh, our hype's really low. You may lose -2 hype for suggesting a peaceful-ish solution. The entire city is protected by a giant impenetrable wall. Strange. The guards at the gate seem just as surprised to see you as you are to see them. We've never had visitors before, they say. How did you escape the jaws of the ravenous giants? This is an Attack on Titan reference. You really don't know what they're talking about. You get the impression these villagers don't get out much. Further investigation of this place is warranted. What do you want to check out? We need hype. We super need hype. You find the Capitol building and walk inside. Looks like the villager elders are in the middle of a meeting.
Howdy.
Howdy neighbours, I'm Scott. My friends and I are from the outside world, but don't worry, we come in peace. What? The elders cry? But how can this be? The giants killed all the outsiders and destroyed all civilization outside our walls. Nope, we're living proof that didn't happen, if you'll pardon the expression. No, it's true. The giants are out there now. Look, here they come to attack us now. You look over the wall and see a cardboard cutout of a giant, with pre-recorded roaring sounds playing in a loop. How stupid do you think we are?
Help!
It's the giants from your lives!
Scott? No!
Not now, Scott. No, the giants are... They're totally... Ugh, fuck it, fine. You caught us. The giants are all an elaborate lie. You see, decades ago when we were young rascals, we conceived the best prank we could all pull in the entire village. We made some scary cardboard cutouts and convinced everyone we were under attack by ravenous giants. Now we've been perpetuating the prank for decades, forever committed to the bit. For you see, we are the Prank Masters with a Z.
What?
What? But we're the Prank Masters with a Z. You are? How do you young outsiders take up the Prank Master's mantle? We made it up because pranks kick ass, duh. But now you're thinking about it, Polly, didn't we get the idea of the name for Prank Masters when we found those old papers full of cool prank ideas?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that, but I was pretty drunk at the time, and also now. You must have found the Prank Master's scrolls, say the elders. We found them too, many years ago. It's the legacy of the Prank Masters. Wow, 2 generations of Prank Masters brought together by a chaotic coincidence. You know what this means, right? We need to combine the Prank Masters chapters and brainstorm a cooler prank to play on this village.
Prank Masters for life!
You're right. This could be the most important prank we've ever pulled. What should we do? So, the giants have been defeated. They've been turned to cardboard by God. Who's this bowl of lettuce? Abide by lettuce God's will, or we'll become cardboard. Tell everyone time has changed forever, and it's now 1 hour ahead for no good reason. And this will keep happening at least twice a year, and we must all get used to it. This one.
Yes!
Yes! Fake religion pranks are so funny. Everyone's all, no, how could you shatter my worldview? Such a classic. Here, bros, you can use our lettuce for this prank. You'll put it to much better use than we would have. Hey, that lettuce was for my salad! Right in front of my salad. Shh, it's okay, Cirrus, you don't need it. -2 stamina is temporary, pranks are forever. The next morning, the giants show up again. The villagers are all screaming and fleeing like usual, but then... Fear not, puny mortals. Lettuce God is here to save you. Oh boy, Lettuce God is here in the leafy flesh. I love and worship you so hard, bro.
Yeah!
Woohoo! Go Lettuce God, you just shit. Seriously? This is ridiculous, the villagers protest. A talking bowl of lettuce isn't going to save us from these beasts. You dare underestimate me, mortals? Then I will prove my power by kicking these giants' asses. Lettuce God proceeds to kick the giants' asses. And by that I mean the Elder Prank Master, puppeting the Lettuce God, throws the lettuce ball as hard as he can at the giant's face. The giant falls flat. Holy shit, the villagers marvel. That bowl of lettuce turned the giant into cardboard cutout just by touching it. You're welcome for saving your puny lives. I ask nothing in return besides your unconditional worship forever. Oh, that's a little sudden. Can we have time to think about it? You dare talk back to the lettuce god? You've seen my power. Bow to me. If you refuse, I'll subject you to the soggy, disposable, one-dimensional horror of being a cardboard cutout. Terrified, the villagers fall to their knees and bow. Many of them are sobbing. Meanwhile, you, Polly, and Scott high-five over a prank. Well pulled. Your game +2 hype.
Aren't we going too fast?
Okay, we're in less danger now. So here's the animal sanctuary. Or a wedding. Let's go to a wedding. The wedding was where we had that really wild story when we did the collab with Harmony and Lily. Ah, weddings, the union of two or more soulmates, pledging life and love to each other for the rest of their days. If you believe in that true love stuff, if not, at least weddings are a fun place to dress fancy and get drunk.
Free rice! Woo!
They're also fun to crash, which is what you're doing now. Shh. So, what do you want to do? So we can toss the runaway bride, catch the bridal bouquet, or speak now, forever hold your peace. So we could do with some hype. Let's do that. It's time for the bouquet toss. You've been trading your entire life for this moment. Damn, Cirrus, you really want that bouquet. Let me guess. You're anxious to find a special someone and do the duel. Look at their outfits. They're so cute. And here I thought you'd left your horny ways behind after the monster prom. Nope, you're Cirrus, horny for life, if only because I said so. Which means you need to catch the friggin' bouquet.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. What does catching a bouquet of flowers have to do with finding love? Catching the bride's bouquet is a tradition. Whoever catches it is supposed to get married next. It's nonsense, but it's fun nonsense. Sounds cool. I've always wanted to have a hobby that combined romance and full contact sports.
Nice.
I just like how chaotic the whole thing is. Everybody's throwing down to catch some flowers because they really want a bone. That's awesome.
Fun.
I'm rooting for you, Cirrus. Don't be afraid to tear a bitch's hair out to get that bouquet. Shit, the pressure's really on now. Not only to catch the bouquet, but to impress your friends too. You need a foolproof plan to snatch those flowers. Think of something. So we can plant a tracker in the bouquet so you never lose sight of it. Those flowers aren't going anywhere. Don't leave anything to chance. Time to spend wish number 3 for your monkey's paw. Ask to catch that goddamn bouquet. Monkey paw time, baby. Ah, yes. Remember that time you got a monkey paw from a creepy old man in a dark magic shop? No? Well, that's what flashbacks are for. You happened upon the shop while you were walking in the supermarket to satisfy your late night cheese doodles craving. I've got something better than snack foods. I've got the highly dangerous magical artifact like this monkey paw. Interested? Totally. With something like that, you can wish for unlimited cheese doodles. No, do not wish for cheese doodles. This paw will only come from. This paw is only for big emergencies. Don't you know that's the consequence of using? Don't you know the consequences of using cursed magic? Sheesh, you had half a mind to wish for a paw to shut the old man up, but you promised to use it wisely and left watching the shop turn to smoke. And now you're keeping your promise by wishing to catch a bouquet of flowers. A symbolic love gesture with little to no real meaning. Nice.
What?
Wouldn't it make sense for Cirrus just to wish on the paw to get married, if that's what she wants anyway? Let it go, Scotty. It's a waste of time trying to get Cirrus to do things the logical way. And that's the first magic we've lost, so that's fine, actually. You spend -2 magic to catch the bouquet. You gain +2 hype. Just be thankful for the smarts. It's not a stat you need in this game.
I can do this.
Okay, so a factory, workers assemble, or a planetarium out of this world. I feel like maybe we could earn some money here. Factories are ruled by long hours, hard physical labor, and the crushing weight of capitalism on everyone's shoulders.
Work, work, work!
It's obviously the perfect place for you to have fun and cause a little chaos. There are rows upon rows of conveyor belts, staffed by workers assembling something. How do you participate? So you can test the products, seize the means of production, or work a machine. Okay, we're gonna do this working machine one. think it'll be interesting. You approach the foreman and ask you and your friends can work in the factory for a day. For just 1 day, he asks? I mean, that's not really how employment contracts work. How do they work then? They work, well, I don't know now that I think about it. Half our employees are draconian contracts and non-sequential clauses, and half have no contract at all. You know what? Fuck it. Some of my guys called in today anyway. You can fill in for them. Cool. Is there any sort of training we need to do to operate the equipment properly? Nah, you'll just be screwing screw 3B into panel A for 8 to 12 hours. It isn't that hard. Got it. So, what's the company's position in office romances? What's the policy on computer sharing company-related memes?
Naughty.
Is there a group chat for all the employees? Is there any rules on using lewd emojis? What? We don't have policies for any of that stuff. Our employees almost never talk to each other. You could probably only name like 3 of the 300 guys on this floor. Good to know. What's your brand philosophy? Brand philosophy? Does screw 3B into panel A for 8 to 12 hours straight count as a philosophy? Works for you. You sidle up and start screw 3B into panel A for 8 to 12 hours. What could possibly be more fun? After about 15 minutes, you realise anything would be more fun than doing this. Luckily, there's no contract at work, so it's up to you to decide how hard you'll work today. I read too well at the start, now I'm losing the ability. So how much are you committing to this torture? Okay, so what we got? Oof. What if you just bribe the dude next to you to assemble both screws 3B and 4B into panel A while you play solitaire? Just work, damn it. No jokes here. We are the writers, always work for you. To have fun. Today you work, we play. And work forever. Work until life looks like panel A. That ought to be solved by assembling a screw 3B into it, where screw 3B is work and this is your life now. I'm very confused by that last one. We'll go middle. Yeah, you know what? Fuck you. We're taking the day off. You screw 3B into panel A or whatever. I don't care. Meanwhile, the writers are having a contest as to who can stuff the most cookies in their mouth. Another screw 3B. You know what you gotta do? That's right. Screw it into panel A. Ooh, it looks like the writers are learning how to play the xylophone now. Godspeed, you funky little creatures. I read that wrong, but I like it better. Screw 3B, panel A. Screw 3B, panel A. Screw 3A, panel B. Wait, did I get that right? I'm too busy drawing wacky fan art to care. That's right, writers can make fan art too, even if we can't do it very well. Good for you, King! Shit, I think the creative director saw me goofing off. Back to your regular scheduled antics. You know what? I'm sick of this. Screw 3B. But not screw it as in screw it into panel A. Screw it as in screw this shit. Let's leave before we lose any more hype. You leave with a newfound appreciation for the people behind the whole thing, who in their own way screwed the screw 3B into plot A of the game. That's too confusing. More money. Woohoo! Time to get some rest.
Just choose one thing. You can do it.
We're gonna boost up. Miranda's like fucking our mind over herself.
Okay, I need 5 minutes.
7 to go. Let's go.
Sure thing.
Okay, so go to a regular motel, the backbone of any road trip experience, or UFO sightseeing spot, I want to believe. Okay, we won't mind on money, so we'll go here. Can we build a factory, Polly? What will we make? I'm good at making friends! I love Scott! After a long, exhausting day of sitting in the car, you're ready to turn in for the night.
Ugh, Mama needs some rest.
Time to choose which mundane activity you do before going to sleep. Surely Polly and Scott will find a way to make it weird. So we can watch some TV, order some pizza, or get ready for bed. Let's watch some TV. You're not quite ready for bed yet, so you decide to watch some TV. Sadly, your motel doesn't have any streaming services, so you're stuck watching cable like some 18th century peasant. One channel is playing a reality show where the contestants are tiny people literally trapped inside your TV. Please don't change the channel, they beg. We're so hungry. We've been waiting for...
Lame.
Ugh, boring. What else is on? You change it to the Snakes and Ladders TV adaptation. One aloof man says to the other, chaos is a ladder, my old friend. Perhaps the only ladder out there. And ladders. Ladders are also a ladder. The other super serious person responds, indeed, our dreams and hopes are resting at the top. So close yet so far. What a cruel world, plagued with snakes who betray you and make you slide down their slippery bodies. For this is a world of snakes and ladders. They said the thing! That's the name of the movie!
Huh?
This show seems complicated. Is there anything else to watch? The next channel is the Mer Kingdom Totally Objective News Station. Men fear him. Oh my god, it's the fish fear him meme. Today's news, all trespassers who breach over the surface will be beheaded. Dolphins, orcas and other mammals will need to apply for temporary surface residence permit. Fucking bureaucracy. Cirrus, can you find a channel that totally isn't lame? Okay, so we've got a decomposing possum carcass. It's the most popular mini-series right now. Nonsensical but full of twists. A marathon of very weird Japanese snacks commercials. Surely it'll make you crave some. And a dark arts and crafts with Melanchol, the Ancient, and the kids. I want to do some arts and crafts. Hiya kids, says the warlock on screen. Or should I say, in my realm, glory to the archdemons, comrades. Who's ready for some dark arts and crafts with your buddy? Melanchol!
Me!
Me! I'm ready! Pick me! We're ready, said the kids in the haunting unison. What are we making today, Melanchol? What are we making, Melanchol? I have to know. We're making voodoo paper dolls. For this craft, you'll need a bit of glue, some construction paper, and the DNA of someone you wish to destroy. But before we get into crafting, do you kids know what time it is? Sacrifice time! Cheer, the kids cheer. It sure is. Everyone draw a popsicle stick, and the person with the shortest stick gets to be today's sacrifice to the archdemons of Krastaroth. Hi, welcome to the stream. We're doing some Monster Roadtrip today. Young Toby draws the short stick. The kids sing a song while drawing a pentagram with sidewalk chalk. They then proceed to stab Toby repeatedly to release his sweet sacrificial blood. They all laugh and splash in the blood puddles of joy. Fantastic job, kids! The archdemons are appeased and our crafts can commence. You are going to grow up to be excellent warlocks one day. Cirrus, can we do the crafts here? Pretty please? You're pretty sure practicing these dark arts and crafts will take a toll on your soul. Our soul's fine, okay. But you can't say no to those puppy eyes. You lose -3 soul for unspeakable things you do with scissors and glitter and glue. That's what happens whenever I craft. But you gain +3 magic from the magic of friendship, and also from all the black magic you practice.
Aren't we going too fast?
So we have a rave in the desert. No money here. A charming village where we lose money. Is that the village from that one movie? Midsummer? Is that the Midsummer village? And that idyllic little village where absolutely no atrocities ever take place. Yeah, I think it's the Midsummer village. Hold on, I'm just gonna turn on a light because it's got real dark in here. Yeah, I want to go to the Midsummer village. I think the Midsummer Village would be funny. This idyllic little village is filled with flowers, maypoles, and celebration galore. Which means there's gotta be something weird going on here, right? Nobody's this happy all the time.
What can go wrong?
Maybe you're just being paranoid. This is a chance to have fun. What do you do first? I think we should meet the locals. Lose soul. I think I could afford to lose some soul. You, Polly, and Scott check out the village's most sacred landmark, which turns out to be a sacrificial altar. A person getting skinned alive in the center of the altar while crowds look on silently. What the hell is going on? It's the summer festival skinning, of course. Most of our skinnings are done in private to conserve modesty, but once a year we publicly make a sacrifice to our fleshless overlord, Graftomit. It's a beautiful ceremony that builds camaraderie among the village. Oh. Camaraderie, huh? Seems like a pretty raw deal for the guy getting skinned. Oh no, it's a great honor being chosen for the public sacrifice. Trust me, he's having the time of his life. Oh, the pain! Cries the skin man on the altar. The endless, horrible pain! Ah, music to my ears. Pass me the popcorn, dear.
Polly, I have a question.
Polly, this is weird. Should we stop them from hurting that guy?
Man.
I'd like to, but a bunch of road trippers versus an entire village of cultists doesn't seem like good odds. Okay, so what do we do? Well, you know what they say. If you can't beat them, join them.
Yes.
Yes, take it off. Show some skin, honey. I mean, show less skin, I guess. Looks like even your friends aren't immune to the peer pressure. Since you're gonna watch, how will you maximize your enjoyment of watching a man get skinned alive? Good audiences have catchy chants like sacrifice, use that knife, this is cool because it rhymes. Or if you comment on it using enough cryptic adjectives, people will agree you just to avoid looking dumb. That should give us some mind, I think. You put on your most pretentious fake glasses and say, I do enjoy a classy tannic skinning. The flayers are ineffable at quaffering the old chap. Wouldn't you agree? I can't read this. Sure? What a quack-stick use of the Cat-O' Nine-Tails. His wrist techniques are a bit flinty for my taste, but with a full-body jammy like that, I can hardly complain. Yes, true. It's so tantalizing and sanguine. Look, Scott, Cirrus is doing Twitter wine tweeter IRL. We should join in. I find this sacrificial altar to be scantily salacious. Its heady, fastidious overtones perfectly complement the ritual's grisly sociopathy. Yes, sociopathy, we know that one. It's one of the most important parts of Graftomit's holy teachings. We mean, it's singularly one of the most penultimate engagement apportionments of Graftomit's sacrosanct tutelages. Okay, now you're just trying too hard.
Me!
My turn! I think sacrifice is super duper sacrificey. Did I get it right, Polly?
Ah.
Close enough! Soon, more bystanders are regurgitating your opinions to each other without having a clue what they mean. Man, this really is just Twitter. You lose -3 soul for standing by while a guy gets skinned alive, but you gain +3 mind views and so many meretricious adjectives.
Let's do this.
Right, now I want some money. So, Simon's Soups is a super special place. I'm sure this one got added for Halloween last year. Or a fortune teller where we can get some money. Let's go. Why does the car stop? You're driving along when you see your old pal. Oh, okay, we passed the first one then. You're driving along when you see your old pal, Brigalda, Brigalda Beluga, on the side of the road, reading a map upside down. Ah, hello again, valiant ones. Many thanks for thine assistance in Commander Belander's siege. 'Tis wonderful and utterly convenient that ye have found me once more, for I once again find myself floundering on a quest to serve the Vanderbilt crown. I'm in search of the royal I'm in search of the royal priestess Amanda. She's visiting a sacred sanctuary, a monastery only accessible to those who take a leap of faith. Now the priestess must return home for the royal feast, but I cannot find the entrance to the monastery. Prithee, do ye have any ideas? Well, you said you had to take a leap of faith, right? Aye. There's a cliff right over there. Aye. So what if? So take a leap of faith and jump off and find the sanctuary. It's Chekhov's gun smoking right here in front of you. But, what if thou art wrong and I leap off a cliff to my untimely demise? You mean you wouldn't risk dying to find your princess? Something like you are. Boo! Fake fan! Fake knight in shining armor! You suspect that jumping off the cliff isn't Brigelda Beluga's only option. You could also try. Okay, so we need to go for our highest stats. Ordering some pizza to be delivered to the sacred sanctuary, then following the pizza delivery person to the sanctuary, or praying for directions. This'll be money again, I reckon.
Oh!
Yes, pizza is always the answer. I know not what pizza is, but if it truly is always the answer, I suppose this is the leap of faith I must take. You're glad he's on board because you definitely only suggested this because you wanted pizza. You spent 3 money placing an order. 15 to 45 minutes later, you, Polly and Scott and Brigelda Beluga are crouched uncomfortably behind a bush as the pizza delivery girl pulls up on her bike. Pizza delivery for... No way, this can't be right. She pulls out her phone and calls her manager. I'm telling you, Michael, there's nothing but a big cliff out here. I think we've been pranked. Yeah, I put the address in my GPS. It just says take a leap of faith is 700 feet. You want me to try taking a leap off the cliff? Ugh, fine, but this better be brought up at my next performance review. With a sigh, the pizza girl ragdolls and pitches over the side of a cliff. Did we just make that girl jump off a cliff and die? I didn't hear any screaming or bone crunching, so she's probably fine. I bet she found the sanctuary. Is that supposed to be the best assurance I shall get? Fare thee well, above waterians. Let us meet again if I do not shatter all of my bones. Brigadier Beluga jumps off the cliff and falls like a lead balloon.
Oh.
Dang, it's a shame the pizza girl jumped off the cliff before she could deliver our pizza.
It's okay, Scott.
Don't worry, Scotty. She left her bike box full of pizza here. We paid for a pizza, we're getting pizza. But for you, you and Scott eat someone else's pizza, you have no regrets whatsoever and gain +3 stamina. Is fortune telling real or is it bogus? Only one way to find out.
Shiny ball?
The psychic who runs this caravan has a sign posted outside with different services she offers. There are so many different ways to glimpse into the future. What do you do? We want money! It's palm meeting time! This game is a mood, yeah, this game is really fun. It's like so weird at times. It's really good. You decide to go with palm reading. It'll be almost like holding hands with someone you care about. Welcome to Hope Halco's Tent of the Great Beyond. Are you here to get your palm read? Yup, I'm always making decisions on the fly with no foresight or planning. It'll be nice to know what the future holds for a change. Okay, let's have a look at the palm lines. Oh, wow. Well, Hope, what does it say? Shh, quit talking and reading the best part. The best part? Of what? My hand wrinkles? Oh shit, I never saw that twist coming. I'm pretty sure the last thing you want to hear from your psychic is, I never saw that coming. Wow, okay, this is gold. Cirrus, promise me if you stick with me as your agent, there's a lot of money in your future. Before you know it, Hope has published your hardcover photo of your palm through major psychic publishing house. It's a national bestseller. Hashtag Cirrus Palm trends on Twitter for weeks. Your palm has millions of fans. A movie adaptation gets made. Michael Cera plays your hand. You're welcome for the instant success, Cirrus. Now, Per your contract, you owe your publisher, that's me, a sequel to your best-selling palm. Huh? How would I even do that? Both my hands are identical. I never even signed a contract. Don't you remember the road trip contract, boo? If any road trip participant writes a best-selling book or palm, the author owes the other travelers cash cut and a sequel. Curses, not reading the terms and conditions has fucked you over again. How are you going to write a sequel that captivates palm readers everywhere? So we can look into the near infinite timelines in search of a different version of yourself who has an interesting palm to publish, which probably uses magic, I guess? The sequel of a person's life is their offspring's lives. Phase 1, get a baby. Phase 2, use their baby palm for a sequel. Phase 3, profit ka-ching. More. Go to the timelines. You want a glimpse into the multiverse? You'll need a real witch's help with that spell, as well as powerful. Lend me your magic, Cirrus. You and Hope combine your magic and enter the multiverse of shenanigans. Your first visit is to an alternate dimension where all positions of power are decided by a televised cooking contests. Damn, Chef Cirrus' palm isn't anything special. It smells like onions. Let's try some wax. Next you check out an apocalyptic version of your world where Cirrus is the last survivor of a cataclysmic event. Holy shit, people, says apocalyptic AU Cirrus. I'm so happy you're here. I've been so maddeningly lonely. Yup, hi, let me get a look at your hand. Dang, even an apocalypse survivor, your palm is uninteresting. Let's keep searching. Wait, please don't leave me. The Seagord uprising killed everyone I knew. I'm so alone, please. Nope, you're out of there. After several more hours of dimension hopping, you end up on a timeline where everyone is centaurs. This is great! Centaur Cirrus's hoofprints. Well, Centaur Cirrus's hoofprints will make the perfect sequel. Centaurification is the erotica subgenre right now, and her hooves proves she fucks. Good for Centaur Cirrus, you guess, and good for you too, because you make a +3 money on royalties on your palm sequel. Woohoo!
Sure thing.
Right, it's time. We focus on money now. LARP or farm? It ain't much work, but it's honest work. Okay, I think maybe we can make some money at the farm. Farm life. Sometimes it's nice to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Farmers enjoy clean air, homegrown food, and simple living.
Move!
Oh, it's a donkey! What are we on anyway? Okay, so the last one before the pit stop. Sure, it comes at a price of doing hard labour, and usually having livestock accompany you. But fuck it, today you're all about that cottagecore life. What part of the farm do you want to see first? So crops, cows, or crows? Crops are what make the money, right? You and your friend wander the farm a little bit, then you run into its owner. Oh, she's so cute! Hello strangers, my name is Jacqueline. I just moved into the valley, so I'm getting used to getting to know everyone. What are your names? I'm Polly, and this good boy here is Scott, and that's Cirrus.
Howdy.
Nice to meet you. You have a really nice farm. Thanks, this farm belonged to my dear grandfather until he passed away. I've always been interested in the rural cottagecore lifestyle, so I thought I'd try restoring it.
Ah!
Sweet, and you're raising cute cows and are you raising cute cows in comfy sweaters and drinking all the homemade apple cider you've always dreamed of? Well, not exactly. Money's been tight ever since I moved here. My crops haven't really been selling. Oh no, don't lose money on this. Why? What's wrong with them? Jacqueline leads you to her crop rows, which are filled with plump, ripe, severed heads. Oh, I get it. I'm having a nightmare. When's the part when my clothes disappear right before the big game? My homegrown heads are not a nightmare. I don't understand why everyone's so freaked out by them. Monsters and humans are always growing my people's heads and carving them up for holidays and turning them into pies. You don't see me complaining much. I just wanted to bring some of my culture into the valley, but nobody's buying my heads, and now I'm banned from the farmer's market for traumatizing the baker's son. Chin up, Jacqueline, or step up, I guess. We'll think of a way to profit off these severed heads. What do you suggest, Cirrus? So we can infuse some intelligence into these heads. If you put 300 of them together, maybe they'll collectively write the next great American novel? Or maybe the farmer's market is the wrong place for these heads. You've heard of a local market that's super into spare monster parts with the black market or something? We'll probably lose soul if we go to that one. Sounds fun. I visited the farmer's market, the supermarket, and even the night market since I moved here. But the black market will be a new experience for me. Okay, just don't go telling anyone that while we're there. Also, be careful not to step on any used needles. Whoa. That turned dark. You all head to the black market, which is a physical place you can visit in Monstropolis, as long as you pinky swear you're not a cop. Wow, the prices of these seeds are insane. The growers in the valley never charged me $200 for weeds. That's not what you think it is, sweetie.
Oh!
Jacqueline, I found someone who's looking for 7 heads. They're from a gang of headless guys. I think it's pronounced Douglas Hands? Wrong, we are the Dullahans. Booms a headless knight on a black horse. Ugh, how are you the brainless one when I'm the one who's lost his head? You've lost your head, you say? I've got plenty of prosthetics for sale. Aye, that's perfect. The Dullahan gang is always looking for heads to replace our own when we lose them. They may also make for a great fashion statement. Do you have any Art Deco heads for sale? No, just homegrown human heads. Homegrown, you say? I'll take the lot. It's good to support local businesses after all. Dullahans buy Jacqueline's whole stock. She cuts you +3 money for helping and you lose -3 soul for dealing with the black market, but still money.
Just choose one thing. You can do it.
I kind of want to get rid of Miranda because she's really draining resources.
I'm not sure where to go.
So we get Vera. We're getting plus money, minus soul. I think we can clear the game if we get her. Look at this one. Miranda's at the party. You invite Hope to join your road trip. Hope Halco by your side. So, the Witching Week. Magic can do many things, but for Hope, it's mainly 3. Doing business, having revealing visions, or making things explode. Next week, every turn you'll lose minus magic, and you'll randomly gain either money, mind, or hype. 4 to go! We can do this. We can get
Sure,
money.
I'll try for a bit.
So we can go to a Gothic manor. This manor isn't going through a phase, Mom. Or a troll gas station. But none of the things there is what we want. So we'll go to the Gothic manor. You're driving along when the road is flooded by a sudden thunderstorm. You have no choice but to pull over and look for shelter. Please don't be what I think it is.
He's alive!
Ah, cute! But in the velvet darkness of the blackest night, burning bright, there's a guiding star. No matter what or who you are. You know how the lyrics go. With wet newspapers over your head, you arrive at an ominous Gothic manor. Knock on the door and you're invited in. Once inside, where do you go? The history transpiring through the walls. The dramatic chamber music, the exquisite banquets. Put that pedal to the metal. Hi, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're road tripping today. We want money. We don't want to lose money. We'll probably lose mind at this one. Stamina at this one. We'll gain stamina at this one. We'll do this one. Sounds like a Green Lantern oath. Maybe. You follow the haunting music to a grand ballroom where a cloaked figure in a white masquerade mask is playing the organ. He greets you. Oh, strangers, behold my tragedy. The operas I compose are only sung by the angel who has stolen my heart.
Oh.
Ooh, sounds saucy. Who's the lucky one? a beautiful singer of passionate mezzo-soprano voice who visits this manor every night to rehearse her mesmeric music. If only I was brave enough to ask her to become the star of my grand opera, but alas, she's here. Scott, Cirrus, let's go check this out. Maybe we can hook this weirdo up with a mysterious lady. Copy that, you go to the entrance hall and see the organist's muse entering the house. Yes, bitch, turn up that organ, lay down that funky gothic beat. She begins twerking in her revealing spandex bodysuit and stiletto heels. Oh shit, that's Priscilla Bronte. She's the horniest pop star on the charts right now. I'm losing it. Scott, do the talking. Uh-oh.
Hello!
Miss Bronte, ma'am, would you like to become the star of an opera? It's written by the organist's music who you seem to like so much. Hey, you hot hunk. Sorry, but I think I'll pass. These organ tracks are total bobs, but operas are for like wrinkly old people with monocles and shit. Not my brand, not my scene. Where's the sass? Where's the ass? Wow. You've got to live your life by those rules. Fair enough, but what if I came to you with the right opera for you, whatever that means? Sure. Organs are like pianos full of sexy metal dicks. I can make that work. You go back to the tragic composer with a somewhat good news. If you can all come up with an opera good enough for Priscilla, she may agree to star in it. The only thing is, what could that be? So, the opera that everyone loves, you know the one? The one that goes da-dum, da-dum-dum-dum, dum, 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 da-dum-dum. That one, you know? Opera was reborn once already through rock opera. Maybe it's time for the most thrilling twist on the genre yet, ASMR opera. We have to do ASMR opera.
Great plan.
Oh, that's a great idea. ASMR is super trendy right now. I could do an ASMR opera. It's not a genre, I know, but I love a challenge. I'll craft a story filled with pathos and tragedy about people wearing leather and carrying whips. Hello? No. ASMR is like whispering and doing mouse sounds close to the microphone. Ooh, mouse sounds. That sounds kinky. I'm in. Well, not all ASMR is kinky. It's also used for relaxation, meditation, sometimes spiritualism. Yeah, I get that, but if I'm gonna do ASMR, it's gonna be the raunchy, freaky shit. That licking and deep-throating the mic shit. Will that work? I don't see why not. You produce your opera. Soothing, sloppy ASMR opera. Mouse sounds, mic licking, sensual tapping, drool. Starring Priscilla Bronte. Oh my god. The audience loves it. Never before have they been simultaneously so relaxed and so aroused. The opera critic reviews it and says, no one seems to agree on what defines art, but if an opera can give me such a big hard-on, maybe that's true art. Another says, for years I had to pretend to like opera to fit in with my critic friends. Not anymore. Finally someone made an opera that isn't fucking boring. You gain +3 mind from the relaxing ASMR, but you lose -3 hype. Oh god, our hype's really low. Because even Priscilla made it sexy, you still propose a genre that is meant to put people to sleep. As the show closes, the organist approaches Priscilla. Mademoiselle, I can't hold it in any longer. I'm deeply in love with you. Your voice is an angelic glimpse into what true beauty is, and each time you open your mouth, I'm transported into what surely must be paradise. Aw, thanks. You're cute in a gloomy, creepy way. You want me to swallow your mic? Oh god. And so she swallowed her mic, by which I mean his penis, if that was unclear. A true love story. Thanks, game.
Let's do this.
We need money. Where's the pancake diner? Oh, let me jump. Oh, jump scare. You decide to stop when you see a certain big beluga who seems to be on the verge of having a heart attack.
Boo.
Brigaldo Beluga, my man! Why are you looking so stressed? Oh, 'tis you, my noble newfound friends. The truest love, yeah. I'm contemplating my likely fate, which will likely involve my head on a pike. Beluga, beluga, beluga. What What did you do this time, you zany rascal? Sigh. I was given the most critical mission by none other than Her Royal Highness Lordania Lordanda Vanderbilt. Beluga, did you mix whites and colours when you were doing the royal laundry? Alas, if only it were that. Her Royal Highness is the most critical diplomatic trip in hell. The Merkingdom doth attempt to broker some treaties with 3 of the circles of hell, but we have common enemies. But alas, hell is so prone to betrayal and general treachery that they tend to be quite sceptical of any strategic alliance. After days of incessant diplomacy, Lordanda hath commanded I bring a few mer diplomats who are knowledgeable in the ways of hell. But, Beluga? Prithee sparest me from narrating my embarrassing failures. Let us simply say the diplomats fell off a cliff, okay? They are no more, and soon shall I also be.
Polly, I have a question.
My bros wait. I'm getting lost with this much info. Just to be sure, the head on a pike thing is like a bad thing, right? We want to avoid that, or... It's a bad thing, Scott. The Brigadier Beluga here is in luck. Because we, the prank masters, are gonna save the day. We just need some costumes. And that's how, thanks to some expertly crafted costumes, you infiltrate the diplomatic meeting. No one can tell you're not the real mer diplomats. Oh my god. Wait, this is good. Now you just need to help Lordanda secure a treaty with hell. She will surely pardon Brigadier Beluga. This might be your moment to shine. Actually, after hours of fierce negotiation, the whole discussion seems to have reached a dead end. The Merkingdom is failing to offer anything valuable enough for hell to accept the alliance. What offer would be unexpected asset for the Merkingdom to offer? What would be an unexpected asset for the Merkingdom to offer that would tip the balance in favour of this treaty? So, being underwater gives the Merkingdom juicy intel to barter with. You can offer the full iceberg explained, or hell is a very unpopular destination for tormented souls. But that's just because it's missing its own catchy theme song, right? What stats would these be? What stats would they be? Being underwater gives the Merkingdom juicy intel to bar with. You can offer full iceberg explained. I guess that'd be mine? Hell is an unpopular destination for tormented souls because it's missing a catchy theme song. Maybe hyper soul for that, so we'll go with the iceberg one. Yes! You want to explain us an iceberg? Yes, it's internet slang to refer to the hidden depths of different topics and stuff analysed in super entertaining videos. Yeah, like Shrek's iceberg. I love watching Shrek's iceberg explained. You're offering us a video analysis of an animated movie? That's the offer that's supposed to convince us to make a strategic alliance that may lead us to the depths of countless soldiers in our ranks? Advisor is clearly speaking metaphorically here. They meant we can share our intel on different fronts that we have prove both useful for our crusade against heaven and further hell's general interests. So, no Shrek iceberg explained? Anyway, in the Merkingdom we value intel. We have many historians, spies, and arcane mages investigating historic yet potentially useful fronts. For the current location and strategies of various old deities and their quest to unmake reality to the true identity of God. Well, now that's something. Not to mention our research into the multiverse theory or the shards of true power. All of this could certainly be useful. We will require, of course, that Hell also shares its intel on these topics to build better strategies. Of course, of course. Good enough then? Throw in that Shrek thing too and we have a deal. Yes, yes. I'm now utterly intrigued by this Shrek iceberg explained. Good idea. Sure, shall we continue? Yes, I'd say we have a deal here, but the issue remains, how can we be sure you'll hold up your end of the bargain? I could raise the same question to you. Hell is known for backstabbing. No offense. None taken, but the fact also makes us quite skeptical of any sort of lasting alliance. It's clear that no treaty will serve its purpose unless we have solid assurances that both parties will hold up their end of the deal. There's an awkward silence that can obviously be broken with a fantastic idea on how to ensure both sides will be legit about this. So the fanfic twist. Orchestrate a strategic marriage. With the proper intel on who the betrothed should be, you can play into the trope of dramatic allies to lovers. Or both kingdoms should get matching tattoos. Now I need to think about what stats these will be. Well, intel is mined again. I don't think the tattoos will be money, and that's the only stat we got higher than mine. So we'll go with this one. Of course it's Shrek. Yeah, this game surprisingly mentions Shrek a lot. Yes! A royal wedding? That would be most fabulous. But who should be betrothed? As a sign of commitment, we can offer the hand of Miranda, Princess of the Mer Kingdom. Not Miranda! What about Hell though? Is it gonna be Damien? Is it gonna be Damien? Good question. What about Gwendolyn, the Black Widow? Doesn't she tend to eat her lovers? True, true. There's Balthazar, the big bad bachelor. But being a bachelor is part of his identity. What will become of him if he's a bachelor no more? You're 100% right. I suppose some things are sacred, even in hell. Stan Lucian. Wouldn't your child make a good consort for this union? You mean Damien? I don't know, my love. Should we push a married onto our baby? Well, doesn't Miranda go to the same school as him? I'm sure he's mentioned her before. Oh right, he had a massive crush on her, didn't he? He was obsessed with her for the longest time. It was so cute. No, that was Hope, I think. Do you have a picture of Miranda? Yes, here. Yes. They have quite a bit. He has mentioned he finds her corny and dumb. But I know my boy. He is simply hiding his interest. Ah, Damien, always playing tough, huh? I think this could actually work. Give us 3 days to consult him and we'll come back to you with a definite answer. Will Miranda be okay with a strategic wedding? Yes. Miranda will love it, or something. In the Mer Kingdom, we also believe weddings are for love. It's not just an arrangement to increase wealth and power, as it was originally intended. That's great to hear. Excellent. Should I consult Princess Miranda on this, Your Grace? No. But listen, we know one of the chief warmongers is trying to conquer the 8th Circle. Goes to school with Miranda too. If hell ever puts this alliance in jeopardy, the Mer Kingdom would hesitate to marry Miranda off to the opposition instead.
Holy shit!
Whoa! Someone bring some popcorn, please! With everything agreed upon, the clause in place, it seems to be the diplomatic meeting has been a huge success. Or it would have been if it wasn't for what happens next. What? Angels? Oh my god, they're biblically accurate and everything. How did they know about this gathering? Heh, I might have told them. Bobatos? How could you? How could you assume I was a game for an alliance with other circles of hell, much less an alliance with these filthy fish-faced outsiders? No, better to cut a deal with heaven. We had to bring you to this vulnerable state for them to end you. Either we'll take over your circles, or if heaven comes to conquer hell, we've been promised a good portion of it to act as representatives for God. You treacherous bastard. There's so many twists and turns. You need to do something fast if you want to avoid, you know, dying. So violence is not the answer. Release the diplomacy dolphins! Or conjure some extraordinary ventriloquism skills to pretend that you're the voice of God coming from nowhere. I think that one would be magic. I want to guess this will be mind as well. We're gonna go with
Let's
this.
do it.
No! What was it? Oh, I did this last time, so I failed in the last step. Yeah, release the diplomacy dolphins. Good, sensible idea. We'll avoid bloodshed with diplomacy. Why would we store a pod of dolphins somewhere secret for diplomacy reasons? We're already doing diplomacy ourselves. Dunno, for reasons. Your idea is quite stupid. No, it isn't. We do not have diplomacy dolphins, but release the murder killer whales.
Huh?
The what now? No time to explain. The merfolk dropped the killer whales they had secretly stored in the ceiling for murder reasons, I want to say. You'll never know when you get double-crossed. Dang, those killer whales really are good at killing. Look at all that blood. The day has been saved. But not by your dumb idea. If it was up to you, everyone would be murdered by now. You are disgraced. Leave this meeting immediately. Oh, we failed this ending! No! And do it in shame. Sigh. You lose -3. No! Wait, I think it's just actually losses the game. You lose -3 height for leaving in shame. No! Your road trip becomes too tedious and boring to continue. How did this happen? You had all the ingredients for a fun, wacky adventure. Polly brought the laughter and the chaos, Scott brought camaraderie and good vibes, and you... Oh, it was you. You were the spoiled ingredient in the mix. Oof. Oh, this is so sad. This is so sad. Well, unfortunately, this game takes too long to do another run. I don't have time for another one. Oh, I was hoping I could clear it. I failed the past couple of times I've played. It's been really annoying. This game's really easy to fail. But it's been fun anyways. We got to see some fun new like stories and stuff we haven't seen before. Let's just look at let's pretend we won. I think this one was a good one. Stop cam. It's kind of like special endings. Oh yeah, this was a good one. This was the magic one. You get to be Bod. Knifeland! This is what I was thinking of. This is the first ending I got in the game. Wait, we'll pretend we got this one. Pretend this is us. So, thank you for watching today. I'm sorry I couldn't clear. I'll come and play this with more people next time. It's more like you can affect the stats a bit more with more people, I think. Like on the road pit stops and stuff, you can do like more things. So it's a bit easier to get different like stats up and down and stuff. So for today, and I'm so disappointed. But yeah, we'll play some Monster Roadtrip soon. I really enjoy this game. It's really weird. Yeah, we use the game right at the end, like especially because like basically we could either get like the special ending, the special like secret ending, or we could have gotten the like we failed basically. If I hadn't failed that last option, we would have got like a special ending, which is really sad. But oh well, we'll cope, we'll survive. So, I'll end things here for today. But thank you so much for joining me today. It's been really funny. Really funny little game. Even though we didn't win, we had fun along the way. So, I will end stream here for today. But I hope you have a good rest of your day, night, or evening. And I'm going to see you all again very, very soon. Bye-bye! Thank you.